ideology. And as you probably know, with or without a mic, I can drown these fuckers out any day. Very interesting. Our little friends behind us there. I took a wee peek round to have a look and a wee listen to their intellectual debate before we got started here. And do you know what they're saying? We're not here for debate. Yes, exactly. Cowards! Cowards, cowards, cowards. They can't debate because they know they don't have a single word that makes any sense to impart. What they're concerned about is targeting our young people, particularly our most vulnerable young people, so our young people in care, our young people with disabilities, our young people with mental health difficulties, our young people with autism. That's the ones they target with this hideously grotesque ideology. Telling young people, as our wonderful Morag said on Question Time the other night, children cannot be born in the wrong body. Telling children that they are born in the wrong body is utter abuse. They rant on about telling us, as the lovely Sturgeon, as Caroline pointed out a minute ago, telling us that the Scottish people wouldn't support gay marriage now. So insinuating that those of us standing up for women's rights and standing up in defence of safeguarding children and young people don't support gay marriage. What utter bollocks! Absolute nonsense. They talk about Section 28. They know nothing about Section 28. They weren't even born then. They know nothing about how that impacted gay and lesbian people. What they're doing now with the nonsense they're promoting is deliberately harming gay and lesbian people, erasing the existence of gay and lesbian people, telling them that they're not gay and lesbian, they're really a wee boy or a wee girl born in the wrong body, and so they need to be transed out of their gay and lesbian identity. Gay, lesbian and bisexual people are real people with real sexual identities. This is not real. This is manufactured. This is defending big pharmaceutical companies. It's so progressive and revolutionary and radical, isn't it? To be defending the profits of big pharma. Oh my goodness, that's so progressive that they are supporting a life for children and young people of constant medication, pain, physical and emotional distress, by telling them that in order to be their authentic self, they have to take drugs. Life-changing, life-harming drugs. In order to be their authentic self, they have to cut off their breasts and their genitals. What's authentic about that? That is abuse, and we will not stop talking about this and shouting about it. And we have longer memories, and we are much more embedded in the progressive movements than they will ever be. Don't talk to me about Section 28. I worked with young people affected by Section 28. You're taking those people back to a worse place than that. For all its horrors, at least Section 28 didn't tell them to cut their bloody genitals off. So no, it is not progressive. It is not revolutionary. It is not left, well, I don't know, maybe it is left-wing now, because after all, we're all bigots and right-wing and reactionary and racist and fascists and everything else that goes along with it. I wonder how many of them have ever been on any proper anti-fascist demonstrations. Who's got the receipts for that? Yeah. We have, not them. Who's got the receipts for supporting the campaign against Section 28? We have, not them. Who's got the receipts for campaigning for women's rights? We have. Trans rights are women's rights. No, they're diametrically opposed. The idea that men can insinuate their way into all women's spaces, services, sports, usurp our language. There is nothing progressive about that. Absolutely nothing. And no, we will never wheesht